Hi, fourth graders, and welcome to some more addition and subtracting of fractions. We are going to jump into lesson 20. I know we didn't take a comprehension check on lesson 19, but don't worry, it's because they're both about the same thing. So then next week when we take our comprehension check, we are going to just combine them. So you didn't miss a comprehension check. We're just mixing it up a little bit because I figured why test you twice if it's on the same type of stuff. So jumping on in, today we're going to do pages 413 through 415 together. And then on your own, you are going to be doing page 416, okay? So let's flip open to 413, and we have some cards to look at. So previously, you learned that adding fractions is similar to adding whole numbers. Use what you know to try to solve the problem below. So this is our word problem and our picture to help us, okay? So Lynn, Paco, and Todd share a 12-pack of cards. There's 3 friends sharing a pack of 12 cards. Lynn gets 4, Paco gets 3, and Todd gets the rest. What fraction of the pack does Todd get? Okay, so I'm going to say Lynn is maroon. Paco is pink. I'm just doing this so we can separate the cards by color. And then Todd will be orange, okay? Now it says Lynn gets 4 cards, so I'm going to circle 4 in maroon. So this is all Lynn. I know it's kind of hard to see, but those are all Lynn. Then Paco, who is pink, only gets 3. So this is Paco. And then Todd gets the remaining, so that means he gets all of these and this one. So we know there are 12 total cards, right? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12. So that's going to be our denominator. Now, we can just count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So is the 5/12 would be how many cards Todd gets. However, there's another way we can go about solving this. We can go and take the fraction for each of these students or children, whatever they are, and add them. So Lynn has 4 out of 12, plus Paco had 3 out of 12, and then we have an unknown for Todd, right? Equals 12 out of 12. So then we can, go and add 4 plus 3, which gives us 7/12 plus whatever Todd has over 12 is going to give us 12 over 12, right? We have to account for all of them. So then we can say, okay, 7 plus what gets me 12? That means the question mark is equal to 5. So Todd's fraction is 5 over 12, okay? So, multiple ways to go about solving this problem. Obviously, the circling of the cards was beneficial because they gave us the cards. But you could have also went and added like this and just solved for the unknown, okay? Now, if you have any questions, please pause here. If not, we're going to jump right on in to the next page. Sorry, they're sticking together. So, explain how you can find the fraction of the pack that Todd gets. So, all we're doing is putting what we just did into words. So, we can say, making sure you can see this, sorry friends. So, Todd gets 5 cards. There's 12 cards in the pack. The numerator tells the number of cards. Todd gets and the denominator tells us the number of cards in the pack. So, Todd gets 5/12 of the pack. So again, just putting what we just solved into sentence form, okay? Now, looking ahead, in the problem on the previous page, the whole pack of cards, the whole is the pack of cards. Since there are 12 cards in the pack, each card represents 1/12 of the whole. Look at the whole shown here. The whole is the pizza. It is a single object. So how many equal parts are shown in the pizza? Well, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 equal parts. And then what fraction can you use to describe each slice of pizza? That'd be 1/8, right? Because that would be 1/8, 2/8, 3/8. But each piece is equal to 1/8. So if we went in and labeled each of these, it'd be 1/8, 1/8, 1/8, all the way around. And then when we add them all up, it'd be 8/8. So what fraction can you use to describe the whole? We've been talking about this for a couple weeks now. 1 whole is equal to 8/8, right? 8 out of the total pieces shaded, eaten, whatever. And then what fraction can you use to describe the 3 pieces taken away? We can say 3 out of the 8, so 3/8 of the pizza was eaten, okay? And then we are actually going to skip the reflect because I want to make sure we have some time for the vocabulary page. But if you have any questions on number 2 or number 1, please pause here and ask. If not, we have one more page to work through today together, and then you'll be on to page 416 on your own, okay? So, our word, fraction. What is it? A fraction is a number that names the equal parts of a whole. And some examples of fractions are fourths. So we have a bar divided up into 4 equal pieces. We have 1/4, 1/4, 1/4, and 1/4. If we add them all up, 1, 2, 3, 4, we get 4/4, right? Now, another example would be saying what is 5/10, and using a model to show that. So we could show 5/10 by having 10 stars. And then circling 5 of them. Okay, and then obviously just the traditional way of writing a fraction. We could have 1/2, 4/12, 3/8, 2/3, 5, and then we could also do 5/9, okay? All examples of fractions. We could also do something like this. We haven't talked about it yet, but having the bigger number on top is also a fraction, but we're going to talk about that a little bit later on. And what we know about fractions is that fractions have a numerator that names equal parts being described And then the denominator names the total number of equal parts. And then once you have this all filled out, I want you to try number 2 and then show me it or tell me about it in the Google Meet, and then you'll be good to jump into page 416, okay? And make sure you show me that when you're done as well. I'm in the Google Meet if you have any questions. Happy fractions!